250. 300's bid. Anyone else at $350? 300 now, 350. Anyone else at $350? 350. Sold 300. 1431. Lot number 331. Snakeskin Western boots. For Justin. 200, 250. 200 bid now, 250. At 200, $250. 200 now, 250. 200's bid asking $250. Anyone else at 250? 200 asking $250. Anyone else at $250? Thank you. Now 300. 300, 250 bid asking $300. 300, 250 bid asking $300. Anyone else at $300? Now 350. 300's bid asking $350. 350. Anyone else at $350? 350. Sold 300. 1582. Lot number 332. The stage used robotic spider. Look at that. 2,500 to start to now 3,000. 2,500, give 2,750. At 2,500 bid, give $2,750. 2,500 bid, now 2,750. 25 bid, now $2,750. 2,750. 25, 2,750. Just have this crawl around your driveway. 2,750. 25 bid, now $2,750. Anyone else at $2,750? 2,750. Anyone else at $2,750? A neat item right here. 2,500's bid, asking for $2,750. Are there any advances? 2,750. Anyone else anywhere at $2,750? Sold for $2,500. 1253. Lot number 333. A modified Marshall amp. 1250. 1500. 1250 bid asking 1500. 1500 on the Marshall amp at 1500. 1250 bid asking 1500. Thank you. And now 1750. I have 1750 and now 2000. You're out on the phone. 1750's bid asking 2000. 2,000, 1750 bid asking $2,000, 1750, 2,000, thank you, now 2250, and 2,500, now 2,500, 2250's bid asking $2,500, 2,500, 2250 is the bid asking for $2,500, $2,500, anyone else at 2,500, live auctioneers is out at 2,500, 2,500, sold for $2,250. $1,595 the bidder. Lot number 334, a Marshall speaker cabinet, 400, 450. At 400, 450. At 400 bid, now 450. 400 bid, now 450. At 400 bid, now $450. 400, now 450. 450. 450. Anyone else at $450? Sold 400. 1208 the buyer. Lot number 335, a Marshall speaker cabinet, 300, 350. 300 now 350. $350. 300 now 350. 350. Anyone else at $350 on the speaker cabinet? 350. 350. Sold 300. 1272. Lot number 336. The Dream Evil 88 Tour Itinerary, 250, 300 at 300, 250 bid, now 300. 250's bid asking $300, $300. 250 asking $300, 250 bid, now 300. Anyone at $300? 300, 300, sold for $250. 1263 the buyer. Lot number 337, the Dio annotated set list, 150, 200, 150, now 200. We will rock for an encore. 200, 200. Anyone else at 200? 150's bid asking 200, 150, now 200. 150 bid, 200. Anyone else at $200? 200, now 250. 200 bid, asking $250. 250, 250, now 300. 300, 250, and now 300. $300. 250 bid, asking 300. Anyone else at 300? 250, 300. Sold for $250. 1524. Lot number 338. A road case with rack modules. 800, 900. 800's bid, asking $900. 900. 800, now 900. 800 is the bid, asking for $900. Now 1,000. 1,000. Now 1,250. 1,000's bid, asking for $1,250. 1,250 has the DO logo on the side. Now 1,500. 1,500. 1,500. 1,250 bid, asking $1,500. $1,500. 1,250 is the bid, asking for $1,500. Anyone else at 1,500? 1,250. Give 1,500. 1,500. Sold $1,250. Bidder number 4,000. Lot number 339, the modified Marshall amplifier, 1,750 and now 2,000. 2,000, now 2,250. Did somebody say 2,000? 1,750's bid, asking 2,000. 2,000. 2,000. 2,000. 1,750's bid, asking for 2,000. Now 2,250. 2,250. 2,000. Now 2,250. 2,000 is the bid, asking for $2,250. No, sir, you're not in the back of the room. 2,250. 2,000, asking 2,250. You are out. 2,250. 2,250. You can raise your hand and be in. $2,250. Anyone else? Sold for $2,000. 4,000 is the buyer. Lot number 340, a Marshall amplifier at 1,500, asking for 1,750. At 1,500, now 1,750. 1,500's bid, asking for $1,750. 1,500, now 1,750. 15's bid, asking for $1,750. 1,750, and now 2,000. 2,000. $2,000. 1,750's bid, asking 2,000. 2,000. Are there any advances to $2,000? 2,000. 2,000. Anyone else at 2,000? Sold 1,750. 1,451 the buyer. Lot number 341, a Marshall speaker cabinet. 400, 450. 400 bid, now 450. $450. Now 500, 450, 500, now 600, 600, and 500 bid. Now 600, 600. 500's the bid, asking for $600. Anyone else at 600? 500 bid, asking 600, 600. Sold 500. 1,320 the buyer. Lot number 342, a Marshall speaker cabinet. 250, 300. Who said it? 300, now 350, at 300, 350, now 400, 400, 350, now 400, now 450, and 400, 450, 500, 450, now 500, 500, 450 is the bid, asking for 500, now 600, 500 bid, will you give 600, 600, your turn, click and bid at 600, 600. 500's bid, asking $600. Anyone else at 600? 600. Sold for $500. 4,000. The buyer. Lot number 343, a Marshall speaker cabinet. 300, 350. 300 bid, asking 350. Now 400. 400. 350, and now 400. 400. 350's bid, asking $400. Anyone else at 400? 400, do you want to bid 400? Anyone else at $400? Sold 350. 1,595 the buyer. Lot number 344, a Marshall speaker cabinet. 300, 350. 300 now, 350. 350, now 400. 350's bid, asking 400. And 350, now 400. 350 bid, now 400. 400, anyone at $400? 350, and now 400. 400, 350's bid, asking 400. Anyone else at $400? 400, selling at $350. $15.95. Lot number 345, a black velvet evening jacket, including a photograph of Ronnie wearing it. 400, 450, 450, now 500, and 600, 600, 700. 600's bid, asking 700, $700. 600, now 700. 600 is the bid, asking for $700. 700 on the evening jacket. 700, anyone else at $700? 700, 700, sold $600. $16.94. Lot 346, the Dream Evil Tour plaque. 600, 700, 600, now 700. He survived it. 600, 700, and 600, now 700. At 600 bid, asking for $700. 700, 600, 7, now 8, 8, now 9, now 900. 800's bid, asking for 900. 900, now 1,000, 1,000. 900 is the bid, asking for 1,000, and now 1,250, $1,250. 1,250, 1,000 bid, asking for $1,250. Anyone else at 1,250? 1,250. Sold $1,000. 15.28 is the buyer. Lot number 347, the Claude Atlas jacket. 150, 200. 150's bid, asking for 200. 150, and now 200. $200. 200 on the jacket. 200. 150 bid, asking 200. Anyone else at $200? Now 250. 250, now 3. At 250 bid, now 300. 250 is the bid, asking for $300. 300 at 250, asking 300. Anyone else at $300? 300. Sold 250. 13.71. Lot number 348, a cotton jacket. 100, 150. 150, $150. 100 is the bid, asking for $150. 150, 150. Now 200, 200. 150's bid, asking for 200. $200. 200 on the parachuting jacket. 200, 200. Sold 150. 16.12 the buyer. Lot number 349, Dio fan art portraits. And how much here? 50, 75. 75 and now 100. 75 and now $100. $100. 75 bid, now 100. 100. He may have gotten thousands of these sent to him, but he only decided to keep a few. So they must have been the better ones. 100. Anyone else at 100? Sold $75. 13.87. Lot number 350. Stage worn chain mail shirt, including photographs of Ronnie wearing the shirt. I have $1,250 to start. He'll give $1,500. $1,500. This is the kind of shirt that you want to remember him by right here. $1,500. $1,250 bid, asking for $1,500. $1,500. $1,500. 1250's bid, asking for $1,500. Click and bid at $1,500. $1,500. Do you want to do it at $1,500? Anyone else at $1,500? $1,500. Sold $1,250. $1,311. Got a great buy right there. Lot number 351. Custom leopard trousers. 150 and now 200. 150 now 200. There's a fully documented rumor you can run faster in these. 250. 200, now 250, and 300. 250, now 300. 300, you can definitely run across the stage quicker. 300, now 350. 300, 350. 300's bid asking $350. 300, now 350. And 300, 350, now 400. 400, 400 on the leopard trousers. 400, 350 bid, now 400. 400, anyone else at $400? 400, 400. Sold for $350. Sorry I missed you there, Ricky. 1135. Next up, lot number 352. The black Western boots. Code West. 450, 500. 500, now 600. 500, now 600. It's a good looking pair right there. 600, 600, 600, 600. I can see Ronnie wearing these. Now 700. 700, 600, 700, now 800, 800, 700 bid, now 800, 700's bid asking for $800, 700, now 800, and 700 bid asking for $800. Anyone else at 800? On the boots at 800, 800, sold $700, 1431 the buyer. Lot number 353. The Dio Lock Up the Wolves poster. 400, 500, and 400, 450, and 400 bid, give $450. 400, now 450. 400 is the bid, asking for $450. 400, give 450. 400 bid, asking $450. Anyone else at $450? Sold 400. 1536. Lot number 354. Now here we go, some Ronnie's handwritten lyrics right here. 400, 450, now 500. At 450, now 500. 450's bid asking for $500. 500. 450, 500. 450's bid asking for $500. 500. 450. Anyone else at 500? Now 600. 600, they're worth more, I believe. 600, 500 bid asking for $600. $600, 500, 600, thank you. Now 700, 600, now 700. 700, now 800. 700 bid, now $800. 800, 700, now 800. It's for Twisted. 800, 800, 700 is the bid asking for $800. Anyone else at 800? $800, 800. Sold $700. 1183. Lot number 355. Stage used rib bones. Part of the Lock Up the Wolves tour right here. 200, 250. 200, 250. And 200, 250. 200 bid asking for 250. If you buy the next 4 lots, you can encase your bed in these. 250. 200, now 250. 2 bid, 250. Anyone else at 250? Thank you, in the back, sir. And now 300. I have 250 in the room asking for $300. Julian's Live is out at 300. 250, 300. Click and bid at $300. 300. 250's bid asking 300. Anyone else at $300? 300. Anyone else at 300? 300. I've sold it in the back at $250. Bidder number 516. 516 the buyer. Thank you, sir. Lot number 356. Eerily similar. Stage used rib bones. And how much here? You give me 250 to start on these, sir? I have 100, 150, 100, 150, 100 bid, now 150, now 200. 150's bid asking 200, now 250. At 200, now 250. It's your turn. 200, 250. At 200 bid, now 250. 250, now 300. At 250 bid, now 300. At 250 bid, now 300. Now 350. 300, 350. 350. 300 is the bid. 350, thank you. And now 400. 400 at 350. And now $400. 400 at 350 bid. Now 400. 400. Anyone else at $400? 400. Sold it Martin's Way at $350. 803. Lot number 357. Oh, now these are the better ones right here. 150, 200, 200, now 250, 200, 250, at 200, now $250, 200, 250, 250, now 300, 250, now 300, 300, now 350, at 300, now 350. Who said 300? Now 350, 300 on live auctioneers asking for 350, 350, 300, now 350. 300's bid asking for $350, 350, 300, give 350. Anyone else at $350, 350, $350. Anyone else at 350? Sold $300, 4,000. Lot number 358. Stage used rib bones. Did we save the best for last? We will find out shortly. I have 200, 250, 200, give $250. 200, now 250. They came for some rib bones, now's the time. 250, 250, 250. 200 bid asking for $250. 200 bid asking for 250, 250. Thank you in the back. And now 300 at 250 bid, now 300, 300, 300. Anyone else at $300? The bids with me in the room, 300, now 350. 300, now 350. 300 is the bid, asking for $350. Anyone else at 350? 350, 350. Sold for $300. Bidder number 1314, once again proving that the first lot is the best buy in a group. Lot number 359, Lock Up the Wolves, a custom Robin guitar. 3,500 is the bid. We'll give $4,000. 4,000, now 4,500. 4,000's bid asking for $4,500. 4,500. Handcrafted guitar right here. 4,500. 4,000's bid asking for $4,500. 4,000, now 4,500. 4,000's bid asking for $4,500. 4,000. Anyone else at 4,500? 4,500. Anyone else at $4,500? 4,500. 4,500. Sold 4,000 to 4,000. Whoa, Illuminati confirmed. Lot number 360. The DO personal tour passes. 200, 250. What's that say? Suck my 300 at 250. Now 300 at 250 bid. Now 300. 300. 300. 250 bid. Now 300. 300. Now 350. 350. If only I could get a free meal ticket. 350 at 300. 350. Now 400. 400. Now 450. And 400. Now 450. 400 is the bid asking for $450. 400. 450. And 400 bid, now 450. Anyone else at $450? 450, 400, 450. Sold $400. 1654. Lot number 361. Ronnie Warren shirt with the photograph of him wearing it. We'll give 500. 450's bid asking 500. $500. 500. 500 stage worn shirt right here. 500. 450's bid asking for 500. Thank you. And now 600. 500 bid asking 600. $600. 500 is the bid asking for $600. 600. 500's bid asking $600. 600. 500 bid asking 600. 500's bid asking for $600. 600. 500 bid asking 600. Anyone else at 600? Sold 500. 1314 the buyer. Lot number 362. The double LP copy of the Metal Shop Weekly Radio Show right here. 200, 250. At 200, 250. It's got two records there. 250, 250, $250. 200 bid asking for 250. We think they played Hungry for Heaven. 250, 200, 250. 200 bid asking $250. Does anybody remember that radio broadcast in 1990? 250, 250. Anyone else at 250? Sold 200. 1017. Lot number 363. A Dio personalized satin jacket. 250, 300. 250 bid asking for 300. 300 now 350. 300 bid now $350. 300, 350. Lock up the Wolves. 350. At 300 now 350. At 300 bid asking $350. Anyone else at 350? 300 is the bid asking $350. Thank you. Now 400. $400. 350 now 400. 350 is the bid asking $400. Anyone else at 400? 400. Selling almost. 400, 450. 400, 450. 400 bid asking $450. 400, 450. Anyone else at 450? Last chance to click and bid at 450. Sold 400. 1471. Next up, lot number 364. Custom embellished denim shirt. 250, 300. 250, 300. 250's bid asking for $300. 250 now 300. 250, 300. 250 now 300. Did Michael Bush do that? 300. 250 now 300. Not enough embellishment. 300. 250 now 300. 250 bid now 300. Anyone else at $300? 300. Sold for $250. 1314 the buyer. Lot number 365, a custom suede jacket. 150, 200. 150's bid asking $200. $200. 150 bid asking $200. $200 now 250 and 300. 250 bid asking $300 on the suede jacket. 300. 250's bid asking $300. Anyone else at $300? 300. 250 bid now 300. 300, thank you. Now 50. 350. $350. 300's bid asking for $350. 350. 350. Anyone else at 350? Sold 300. 1247. Lot number 366, a Shure microphone. There are two of them actually. 500. 500, now 600. 500, 600. 500's bid asking for $600. 600, now 7. 700. Now 8. 800. 700 bid asking $800, now 9. 900. $900. 800 is the bid asking for $900. $900. Anyone else on the microphones at 900? 900. Sold $800. 1431. Lot number 367. Oh, here we go. Some Dio Tour Crew and commemorative clothing items. Sweet, you can pretend that you were there and were working the shows. 1250, 1500, 1500, 1250 bid now 1500, 1500. You remember back in '90 when we were working the Throwing to the Wolves tour? Yeah, I got these sweats. 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500. Sold at $1,250. 1357. He's now a roadie. Lot number 368. Tour and festival passes from 90 and 98 and 2002. 700, 800. 800. 700's bid asking 800. 700, 800. 700, 800. All access. 800. 800. Buy this and see where it gets you. 800. 800. 700 bid asking for 800. 800. Anyone else at 800? 800. Sold 700.